He's in high school right now.
So he couldn't possibly know who you are.
This is what we getting to.
Yeah.
This is what we getting to. He's in high school right now, about to graduate.
Oh, yeah, I already know that. Go ahead.
And we talk about who hot and who not.
Mm-hmm.
And I just mentioned my name. I say, bro, you ever heard about a Lil Thugga? He say, man, I don't know what. And I think, no, not for real. And I say, how about this? You ever heard this song? Mm-hmm. What do you see when you look? Oh, yeah, man, I know him. I know exactly who that is. And look, this what gonna get it. I took my hat off like this, bro. I had a hat on. I'm bald head, right?
Yeah.
It blew. Oh, that's you? That's you?
Cause like I said, I didn't notice you the first time.
Nah, bro, you ain't no Lil Thugga.
You ain't Charles Barkley.
You ain't no Charles Barkley. That look like Charles Barkley. So.
And you can tell, especially like from that particular time, you can tell it was more than we tell it was a passion for one. We can tell y'all understood the business that came with it, that came behind it, to make that shit something real, to make it as real as it was.
Yeah.
For me, for all the people in the city, for the motherfuckers that was supporting y'all, but nah, for sure. But something that you were just saying earlier, man, for one, the places of the time is now. You are tuned into the lunch table. You got your boy Savo in the building.
Straight up.
Special guest, exclusive guest, a milestone for me personally because I came up listening to his music along with a lot of other Pensacola goats. Please introduce yourself because they're going to think I'm lying.
It's Lil Thugga, baby. Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm holding it down with you.
For sure.
Savo, you know what I'm talking about. We at the lunch table, 850.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I just had to get that intro out the way, but like we was already down there knee deep in the conversation talking about other shit. But like I ain't even looking at the whole format yet because we like say in a conversation. But like you were just saying a bit earlier, we can really talk about it now as far as how social media is popping and it's so fucking just important now to where it almost makes sense to quote unquote come back.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we were just saying, like, back in the day, bro, if y'all had social media, or if social media was what it was, we had MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace and
yeah,
YouTube were brand new.
Brand
spanking new.
It wasn't the search engine that it is today. It was just a side thing. But MySpace and there's a couple other things. Facebook was like popping, but it wasn't that.
No.
But man.
Yeah, man. So like social media now, say for instance, it's opened up the doors for people.
For anybody.
Everybody. You can draw, you can sing, you write poems, you know how to weld, you know how to plumb. It's social media, bro.
You know how to cut fruit and,
you know how to cook?
And hum a song.
Yeah,
all that shit.
You can do all that. It's an avenue for you. So like instead of just sitting down and just really honestly sitting on my talent, bro, that people really know I got, it's about time to put it back out there to where it can move properly.
But even in that same aspect, bro, cause like I said, y'all was tapped in, cause back in the day, y'all made it. Because today, people were like, okay, make sure we get this together to post it on this particular platform. We gotta create a plan or maybe a skit or whatever, a scene, a stream or whatever. But it's organized to put it on platforms, nigga. Y'all was doing that shit outside at the beach.
Yeah, we was at home.
Y'all was like, hey, all right, let's get this shit together. Make sure the music right, make sure everything right, make sure the logos, the flyers, the CDs right, make sure the audio right, because we finna go advertise, do the same thing that people doing with the click of a button, but y'all really putting in the leg and the sweat equity and like we going to the beach.
Yeah,
we
bro,
we really in people's face. Like not even not even staying in the parking lot, but nigga, y'all was on the sand.
Yeah, on the sand.
Pulling up to females like, hey,
bro, it's a clip on YouTube.
Yeah, I grew up watching all that shit.
Yeah, bro, that's on YouTube, bro. Like on sand, getting numbers, getting names, like, advertising, promoting, putting the music out there. Free Dino, of course, man. Dino was a big part of that. Shout out to Big Bone.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Keith, them we had a. We had a blast every other Sunday or something like that.
And I was supposed to save this question for like later on within the actual question, but motherfucker, we here, bro. I remember, bro, I was legit watching you, Dino, Millimeter, Big Bone, and Keith was on the side, and they were rapping on the back of a truck or whatever, and you had the camera or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember, bro. I still remember Big Bone verse. I remember what Dino was saying. I remember Millimeter came in at the end, and I was like, bro, like y'all was real deal celebrities. Like y'all, I still give y'all flowers.
Bro, and we had fun too, bro. We had fun.
And y'all
right.
inspired so much shit to where like after, cause y'all were doing this shit like say late 2000s, early 10s type shit. But like right after that, nigga, y'all inspired us to be outside. You know what I'm saying? And had that shit lit until that, of course, nobody started fucking with Fort Pickens. But,
yeah.
But like, bro, like even past that, nigga, Mayday, back when Mayday was on Main Street, nigga, like.
And we don't even have all day no more. But that was lit. That was live. We were live. People came together. Wasn't no violence. You know what I'm saying? And
like I said, I'm fucking up the interview because this is all questions. I got
I
real
mean, but
questions.
hey, you can
we
go
here, bro.
You go and do your thing, chop it up, mix it up. But whenever you're ready to start from the beginning, you can.
No,
but
we here. No,
this
is it. No, this is it. This we started. We already gonna tap knee deep into it.
Man, Haines Street, we had fun
for sure. And we reminiscing, saying like you just said, the beach. It was damn near. It was at least every week.
Yeah.
It was a constant.
I think it was like Sunday or something.
Constant thing. It was just something fun to do, and you saw everybody, bro. How can we get back to that?
It's hard because right now we got a good little groove going on. I can't lie about it. Pensacola feel good. It feels good, but to get back to where we were,
I think they selective as far as popularity goes.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people that ain't around no more neither. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who held that. They not even in the city no more. Yeah. You know? So that's one reason. And another thing is, you know,
like either people died, moved, locked up.
Yeah. They ain't even around no more. So those type of people ain't here. You got the internet people, you got the club people, you know what I'm saying? You got the
And shout out to the people that is taking the reins for this new era, but like the thing about, like we were saying earlier, they may not have been here 20 years ago, 15 years ago. They may not have been here a decade or so ago to really know or knew what was popping when the shit was really fucking popping.
Yeah, man, Pensacola had a local scene. We really had a local music scene.
Bro,
we had boy, it was a team down here. I can't lie. I can't lie, bro.
Bro, the teen vibe, like, bro, the teen and early 20 vibe, it's always where they outside. They still try to be outside now, but, like, when y'all was on top, when Pinehead and all this shit, like, bro, the late 2000s, like.
Yes. Boy, Pinehead party, DJ Tab party.
And that was my era. Cause I was right, that was right behind y'all. That was my era, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, man.
They still talk about those parties. Like me and you talking to this day, people still talk about them parties.
That shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? The place was one thing. You know what I'm saying? But then you get the people from the place throwing their own party. Oh, we had fun.
Man, can you give me one of your best memories from one of those parties?
It would be a DJ Taz party, of course.
R.I.P. man.
Yeah, and he had this thing about not letting people perform at his parties. For real. He just wanted to play his music and let everybody, you know what I'm saying?
If anything, that Taz was the performer, because that motherfucker would not let a song play
without saying, man.
Oh my God, Taz was notorious for cutting the song and just talking about it. Just let the song play, cut. You hear
I know
his
you
voice.
did this and I know you did, don't you? You know what I'm saying? 850 straight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was hard, man. After a certain point, you were like, my nigga, let it play.
Turn it back. All right, I'm gonna let y'all dance. Let me turn it back on. Your favorite DJ.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he had the mic. That's why.
So it came a point where I guess he just was like, it's time to let somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it was one day we was in there playing, and he turned on one of my songs, bro. And he got on his intercom, his little blowhorn. And he was like, Thugga, wait, because he knew I was in the building. Thugga, where you at? Hey, Thugga, where you at, man? Where you at? And he let me rap my verse, bro.
Yeah, R.I.P. my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And from that point on, it was like me and DJ Taz was locked in to where he played Lil Thugga music all the time. he came pick Lil Thugga up a lot for these parties. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot. We had fun. I'm not the only person either.
For real,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying?
That's how I was with them and TK, bro. TK used to pick me up, and I used to ride over to Taz's place and shit. But I still got messages when Taz was going through cancer and shit.
Yeah.
I still got the messages on Facebook, dog. But man, R.I.P. That was a live ass time. That's the whole fucking point. But let's get more formal to this, man. We got Knight in the building. We got Who Is Knight.
Who is Knight?
We got Who Is Knight in the building. Formerly known as Lil Thugga, but still popularity.
But see,
known,
that's so how about this?
What's going on?
You know I was Knight before Lil Thugga. You don't know.
Oh shit, no.
Right,
School it.
So alright, this what.
Make sure that might get it too.
I grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up. Everybody calling me Knight. It's I don't even know why. But that just been.
I say not your name.
No, my middle name Najee. And like I got people in Wedgwood. Shout out to my people in Wedgwood. But they call me Nye. So I don't know where that come from, right? Then my people in Warrenton. Shout out to my people in Warrenton. They call me Knight. And this was like elementary school, 8, 3, rocking side to side as a jit. Knight.
So you've always been Knight.
I've been Knight since I was a jit. And then
you tell me something. I'm thinking I'm the one that know this shit.
As time progressed and things happened, my brother, Chris, my brother Chop, RP, he went to prison, bro. And he changed my name for me. I don't know what he did. He just wrote a letter and was like, you go by this now. And I'm like, bet.
That's when Lil Thugga was born?
That's what, yeah, bro. He gave me that name. My brother wrote me a letter. He wrote me a letter, bro, and he changed my name to that. At the top of the letter, you know what I'm saying? It say Lil Thugga.
You remember what year that was?
It was 2006 or 7. It was 2006 or 7.
That's how I am when it comes to shit that far back. It's either or.
Yeah.
At this point.
The reason I say that is because it was before DJ died. A lot of people don't, RP DJ, you know what I'm saying?
RP DJ.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and
so
I ain't
it was
know
before DJ died. That was 2008.
But you made us all feel like we knew DJ.
Yeah.
Cause
he y'all cousin too, shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Cause Hard Times was a hit, bro. But when your verse came in, over with.
Every verse on it had its.
Every verse. But when yours came in, even from the ad libs, when you was about to come in, I was like, shit, you know what it did at the parties, man. You know what it did.
Yeah, and I think I think if it wasn't I'ma G, I think it was Hard Times what Taz put on at that party, and he was like, Thugga, where you at? Thugga, and I just like.
I do remember Taz breaking I'ma G at one point.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I believe it was that song at one of his parties where he was just like off the roof with it and just was like, come here, and I think he let me stand on the speaker or something like that, cause he ain't really, it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, no stage for Taz. You know what I'm saying? You finna, if it was a stage there, he utilized it. If it wasn't, I don't need now. You get what I'm saying?
But I of course I wouldn't know more over you.
Yeah.
But as far as my knowledge, like Hard Times would have been before all of that.
Yeah, it did. It was.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah.
He had to introduce me to the teen crowd because it's crazy that I don't know, bro. I think I'm in between. I'm young and old. I said it.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
say
I'm
it all the
saying?
time. Like we the middle child, like and like damn, out of nowhere, we the new teachers.
Yeah.
And we still the ones I ain't say we still need to be taught, but we ain't done with our lesson.
Yeah, nah. You right.
And we still and like out of nowhere, cause time is moving so fucking fast, bro. These babies is young people now. You know what I'm saying? And the young people are the new adults now, and like everybody.
Man, I see a lot of people that we, I'm gonna say, cause I got you about 4 years.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say people that around my age limit grew up with, they had kids before me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they kids graduating, you know what I'm saying? They kids driving.
Like bro, like for real, like all my little cousins, little god brothers and sisters, they out of school.
Yeah, see, you know
you feel me? Like what?
I can't lie. My little girl, 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even imagine having a Jeep back then. Not to say that I was living too fast or moving or I had it going on, but I think I was just having fun, man. I wouldn't be the dad I am. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, kid.
God knew when to give it to you.
Well, yeah.
Let's speak about, of course, your brief relocation, because you if I'm not mistaken, you left and came back for a brief duration of time. Can you speak on that particular time in your life where you had to leave? Maybe you had to leave, or you made a choice to leave.
It was rough.
Yeah,
it was rough, bro. I had a lot of stuff going on. I was on a high horse. You feel me? Can't lie about it. I had some addiction going on. You know what I'm saying?
Anything you want to expound on? We talk about that shit up
here. Yeah. Like I be like, so you remember back then, Xanax when everybody called school buses, the long ones, 4 count, with the, you know,
in Ciroc.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. I'm from here.
You ain't even have to pay me for nothing. Give me a couple of them and 4 locos, and we can record all night.
Ah, damn.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't a good look.
That was not a good look.
No, hell no.
And other people saw it too. You know, like some folks took advantage of it. Some people didn't know. Some people thought it was just me smoking, because I smoke all the time. Like I've been smoking since I was a jit.
Yeah, that's part of life to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
we're not promoting that for the
no.
We just my personal shit here.
Yeah, it was just something.
No,
it was
sure.
a thing, and I battled with that, you know, for a minute, as far as the Xanax bars and drinking.
But even with that though, like, damn, cause like you just said, you were on, like, y'all were on top, and y'all were young. So
it wasn't no money involved though, you know what I mean? Like, so it was like,
but y'all still was famous, and y'all had that rock star lifestyle to an extent. So I from my objective view, I just feel like y'all were mimicking what other stars was doing, and that was the culture.
Yeah, we did that.
So it was really the culture, cause nigga, everybody was, cause it was in the songs.
Yeah, we did that.
It was popular. It was in the clubs.
Yeah, we
did
that.
And y'all was the kings of that shit. So it's like, nigga, y'all it's to the left and right of y'all. So how can y'all avoid it?
It's so many people that played a part in it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that played a part in my come up.
Yeah.
Personally, I got a little story, bro. If you don't mind, before I jump back to why we moved.
Quick digression. Go ahead.
Go back to before anybody knew me or anything, before Lonely Tears, before all that. Yeah.
I'm here.
They knew me singing at Brownsville, bro. I was in the choir, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The chorus and all that, singing R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly, at the pep rallies and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was already they knew he could sing.
Mm-hmm.
When he gonna do, you know what I'm saying?
Did that make it easier for you to really jump off, because the fact that I already knew it?
Nope.
Ah, damn.
It was tough. It was still hard, for the simple fact that, like, I was around those people. I was around the Sitting on Swole, those people, little Lele Nails, Jack Ball Nails. I was little, but I was right there in Marina Court. My brothers never used to cut they hairs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
like,
Jackie.
Yeah, like Riddler, all them people and stuff like that. My brothers now, like you up under me. My brothers now was right up under them, so they was up under them boys. Skrill and them, all them folks, G-Funk them, and all them folks. My brothers up under them.
You gotta really be here to understand,
to know these names,
jargon,
like,
you feel me?
And I was so young, like my mama was doing her thing, so y'all gotta watch y'all brother. So guess where I was at? I was with them. Lil Knight, that little chop brother, that elbow little brother.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne or Cash Money.
Yeah, like I was there on the scene. Y'all wasn't paying me no attention, but I was always there. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, going back to where I left, bruh, I left because, like you said, we was living crazy. Shootouts, fights, women, you know what I'm saying? it was a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even so. It was like other people in my family was telling me and my mama, "Hey, boy, you about to do something. You about to get up out of here."
And it was destructive and not productive.
It was definitely not. It was definitely not helping. You know what I'm saying? It was not productive at all. So they seen me going down the route that they didn't want to see me go. That they knew you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you going down the route that you ain't gonna handle. So let me do you and everybody else a favor and let me get you up out of Pensacola.
Where did you relocate?
The first spot was Morrow, Georgia, bro. But it was always Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I went first, bro. And DJ Mama took me there. DJ Mama.
Was it after his passing?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, bro. She was the one who said, like, I'm about to move, I'm leaving, and I don't care who don't like it, but you coming with me.
Mm.
She told that to my mama. We was sitting in my mama living room, and I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? Dino lived with me, my mama. We all live together. If Dino was out here, he'll you know what I'm saying? He'll verify. He'll vouch. Bro, that lady said, I don't care who like it, he leaving. When I left and went to Georgia, Dino was still living with my mama, bro. Not to say that he was doing bad or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because we were chilling. Yeah. But I lived with Dino. We had bachelor pad. You get what I'm saying?
And at what age?
Bro, I was like 16.
I'm gonna say it's over a decade ago.
Yeah, bro, I was like 16, bro. We were young.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, bro.
But yeah, I'm taking in out the whole story, bro. I don't want to miss anything. I want you to get all you need to get out, bro, because this is gonna be a fucking classic.
Yeah, man. We went to Georgia, man, and she pretty much, you know, what you about to do from here.
Yeah.
And I signed up for school, bro. You know, and that was.
What you major in?
I actually went for this shit, bro. I went for audio engineering, multimedia production, bro. I went for this shit.
I wish I would have.
It's a lot, dog. It was a lot. And now, I did that in 2012, 2014. Back then, that was college days, right?
Yeah.
And today, right now, everything that I learned from that professor, I can go on YouTube and get it for free. And that shit put me in debt. I ain't even you know what I'm saying? Like, I got kicked out of college, bro.
I want to ask why, but that may be on some.
I mean, it's just like trafficking.
Okay, I'm about to say, if it's too touchy, we don't,
like trying to get the money to stay in college.
What, flipping Pell Grants and shit.
Out. You know what I'm saying? Got kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Like a lot of people do, bro. You're not judged here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Type shit. But not going back to the whole relocation.
Yeah.
As far as you had growing pains everywhere, but it's just certain lessons that you learned outside. Cause like, so you were different places, so I can't say in one particular places, but just outside. What are some lessons that you learned while you were out?
Everybody, like everybody has this aura or energy about them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't read it out the back, it can get you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for instance.
Like we were saying earlier, them intangibles, dog.
You don't know what I'm saying?
You don't know until you know.
Until you know. And so, like,
yeah.
I don't know if anybody into astrology or anything like that, but it's just a worldly thing that people say, well, I'm a Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a heart about me. I got a emotion about me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see people for who they is first.
Mm-hmm.
You got to prove that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
Might hurt my feelings when you prove it. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I should have saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that everybody ain't your friend. You can't trust everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to pay attention to all the surroundings. If it's on paperwork, if it's in physical, you know what I'm saying?
No, you definitely got to be alert.
You just got to be alert, bro.
Definitely got to.
Because they'll take advantage of you, bro.
For sure. And that's in so many aspects of life, bro. And so many relationships, just being social. But what I want to add on and just preach, I want to say it's a slight difference, or it's a distinct difference from being alert and being too guarded. I feel like if you're too guarded, the next motherfucker that could be genuine, you miss out on it. You miss it because you already guarded because of the last motherfucker. Because you scarred because of those intangibles that you came across the last time, which really ain't your fault. Because there's a lot of fucked up people out here. A lot of people that's faking. But the thing about it is, I feel like I ain't say I'm the total opposite, but because I command and demand respect, but not in an imposing way. I do that by giving respect initially. So I'm a respectable person because I need mine back.
That's
Don't
right.
disrespect me.
That's right.
I need mine back. So and with that, like I may open the door, give leeway for someone to come in and fuck with that. But like you said, you gotta be alert, and you can't pass up signs. You can't let shit slide more than once, bro. That's why, like I say, I'm very open. I'm very respectable, but my tolerance is at zero with a lot of shit, bro. Cause you let shit slide.
You can't let that shit slide.
You
like
can't
that.
let it. That's a checkpoint. Okay, I can do that with him. What's next? No, it ain't getting past here.
Yeah. So let's draw the line right there.
Because I
So
wouldn't
you
do
don't
that
know
to
it.
you.
Yeah. That's right.
I wouldn't do that to you.
But it's some people out there that's their motive, bro. Pick tap. Let me see how far I can get. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
There's a lot of people, bro. And I deal with deal with that for decades.
Yeah.
And a lot of people been like they so fucked up and so depleted from the last motherfucker, and they peep your energy and your aura, and they need to charge up off of you real quick. You can't do that with me, baby.
Man, and I had to learn that. You really gotta learn that, bro.
And that's why, that's why a bitch can't get too far with me if I sense that shit.
Man,
like,
so
nah, you too young.
One thing, what them like women be saying to match that energy.
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to match nobody's energy.
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to match your energy.
No.
I'm not trying to come. I'm gonna be who I am, and I expect. You know what I'm saying? Treat me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and that's the thing about it, bro. Like, why can't we be cohesive?
That's it.
Like, it's we don't have to be combative. We don't have to compete. We don't have to fight. Why can't we be cohesive, bro? If you on my team, if you my bitch, you whatever, bro. You with me.
That's it. We partners. We doing this.
We off the cusp here. Going back to you.
We just had a little brief moment.
For sure, man. Cause not like a lot of people don't understand. If you know what I'm saying, don't understand this jargon that I speak, bro. If you don't really understand, you just hear it and you're learning about it. And motherfuckers be thinking I'm just talking out. I'm like, nah, bro. It's a whole nother level of lifestyle that most people don't understand. But what are some differences that you notice outside, we say in Georgia, opposed to Pensacola, as far as how we move, as far as a city in general? It could be our music scene, it could be how we treat each other. But what are some differences that you notice?
Since Georgia was so big, I've been in several cities in Georgia, but since it's so big, let me speak on the south side of Georgia, Riverdale area, College Park. I'm gonna speak on that, and I'm gonna say, like, it ain't no elites far as, like, bro, I don't look at you like you beneath me because I'm driving a Jag. I might pull over and help you fix your tire. I might give you a jump, but I ain't gonna pass you because I'm in the Jag.
I get exactly what you're saying. Basically, what you're saying is it's not really a crabs in a barrel vibe.
Nah, that ain't there.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you just started your lawn care business don't mean you can't cut the mansion yard right here. Like, I'm finna give you the chance right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bought that. That's one thing that I can say, that it ain't no, let me go find the hottest new. Nah. You say you can do it? My bad, bro.
No, you straight.
Thought I turned that
No,
off.
this is real shit. You ain't fucking up about, like, say this ain't live TV.
Yeah. That's one thing, like, them folks out there, I can honestly say they welcoming and all that good stuff. You know. But on the other hand, that's where I learned a lot of tricky stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of scamming in Georgia. A lot of tricky stuff.
And and my mind goes everywhere. And I started thinking about 20 other questions and 20
Yeah,
other
I feel
subjects off of the one thing that you just said. But let me stay on topic. But no, as far as your sample size, you say you pretty much just know Georgia, but I think that's enough to, as far as having an outside opposing view to compare and contrast us with.
Yeah.
Would you say, or do you have, or is there any evidence to say that we are behind?
Yes, there's evidence, but like I said, they so big. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta itself is a big city. You know what I'm saying? So
Let alone Monroe.
yeah. Like the South Side is something big for Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Like the South Side got its own vibe. I don't know why people be on the South Side hollering about they in ATL because it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
if you,
there's so many like outskirt cities and shit.
Yeah,
And people be like, Atlanta. And I'm
no,
like,
no,
that's what I
no.
thought you.
Atlanta is that's the TikTok version of Georgia. Like, you know what I'm saying? That TikTok, that YouTube, all that type of like MySpace. that's
Augusta.
yeah. Black Planet, Craigslist, all that.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the South Side.
Man,
Like that's where it get real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go and chill and hang in Atlanta. We gonna go and eat in Atlanta. We gonna go and wine dine in Atlanta. We gonna go out
be
there.
seen.
Yeah.
Out there. That's where you be seen at. That's not where you live.
I am chilling on the South Side. I am chilling over there off on the West Side, on the West End. You know what I'm saying? Like I am chilling in Sampson now with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what's up. That's what's up. As far as this, well, going back to Pensacola, because size, that's not really anything that we can control. But how
Right.
can we make Pensacola great again? If we can.
So I think instead of trying to build separately, unify. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but instead of trying to be, let's just say, I don't want to pick no toes or no crap like that, but instead of trying to be the biggest, how about we go get like some of the top dogs and let's do it together.
Not even the biggest, trying to be the first motherfucker out this bitch.
No, yeah, don't even try to do that.
We can all build each other up, and we can put us on the map. Maybe motherfucker want to come here, or we can all get out together.
I can't lie. And this go back to me. I don't want to put it on me, but this is back to me.
Yeah.
There was once upon a time where it was a lot of people in the city doing this to me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was that they could help, they were doing this to me, just doing it, just pushing it out there, burning my CDs, printing my shit for free, posting my shit in their stores, playing my music, radio spins. Like, when I say I don't understand that it ain't no support shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand
people
it.
support who they want to support.
Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, but back then, everybody got support. If you was rapping, if you was on the scene, bro, they was fucking with it. They was buying our CDs for $5 and $10. We was standing in front of the stores with them bitches. I did it. I know. I seen niggas doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen LD selling Lele real deal shit.
No,
I seen the hog shit. I seen Mike Bless shit out there. I seen a lot of people don't know Young A had shit in the stores.
Yeah.
And he was on level with us, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Barcoded.
Yeah, I was like I was right up under y'all, and I was seeing Young A airing out them. Like,
Yeah.
really had the mindset.
Bruh,
had the resources and the hustle.
everybody had their fan base. It wasn't no just, oh, he getting 10,000 likes and he getting 2,000 like. No,
if y'all
bro.
had the real social media like how it was today. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, all y'all were like really stars within y'all own.
Yes,
right.
bro. Everybody had that vibe, bro. Everybody had they team. Everybody was we were really. I wish we could have did it on a bigger scale so other people would look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
for sure. And
I kind of think like that's what we need. Stop trying to be first or stop trying to be the biggest or the best. And let's just put your resources with his contacts, put your finances with his marketing program, put your business with, and then now you got that.
Since I started this shit, like,
You know what I'm saying?
since I started this shit like back in like 2017, 18, bro, like I always said, bro, collaboration over competition. Just because the shit makes sense. Just because it makes sense, that's how shit grow, bro. Nothing like you can't grow separate. Like it's a such thing. It's just the terminology is called divide and conquer. But bro, like not when we in this motherfucking barrel, bro, and we got it so bad, bro. We see the next motherfucker do it, and then we see, okay, I could do that. Well, let me do it over here.
No.
It happens every day.
You should go there. And be like, hey, bro, I can do that too.
But know what they do?
Post it.
No, they'll get the game from you. They'll watch you.
I'm going to let you get that out. Come on, get that
They'll
out.
study you,
Yeah.
watch you,
Yeah.
and practice you. But the thing about it is, it'll never work, cause it's not you.
No, it ain't you.
They fuck with me cause it's me. They fuck with me cause it's me. Period.
They're different.
They fuck with me cause it's me. Period.
It don't have nothing to do with this that I'm offering. This product is the extra. It's an extension of me.
You feel me?
That's
like,
why they fuck with this product, cause it's an extension
it
of
could be dressed
me.
up it could be dressed up any way, but they fuck with this because of me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's how you pursue that shit, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
So
but nah,
that's how it
off
is.
of me, bro. Off of me. This does touch into what we were saying.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how self-promotion transitioned from face-to-face to social media, and basically with that, for the people that is used to being boots on the ground with this shit, I'm getting this shit out the trunk, and y'all may not be that tech savvy, like, because the shit's new.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, do y'all have any struggles sustaining that same hustle when the resources have kind of, I'm not say flipped, but the resources have changed?
Yes. I'm going to say yes. It's kind of hard because, all right, let's just say on feet, it felt good to me because I seen my $5 or $10.
That gratification.
I seen the smile on he or she face. I heard them pull off to it.
Hey, that's big.
You get what I'm saying?
That's hard.
That's big. That's real good.
No, for sure.
When I'm posting my links,
Yeah,
I can't see for another week if somebody.
Them units could
listened
be bots.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and I don't know who these people
You
is.
feel me? Like,
I don't know. I got some people right there in Canada or Zimbabwe.
Indonesia type shit.
I don't know them. They can't never hit me up and be like, bro, that was hard. So I know the opportunity for social media is a bigger opportunity than Footprint. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there on foot grinding. Passing out Lil Thugga CDs. We went Florida. You know what I'm saying? We had Joe with me. Shout out to Joe Sidney, Joseph Fell, and Marcus Logan, DJ 4751. They took me like just off their dollars working. You know what I'm saying? They took me to Mississippi, New Orleans, Alabama, Georgia, like just dropping off in the surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying? Just dropping off CDs in the mall, dropping them off in the local hood stores. You know what I'm saying? Just putting them out there, not getting no money or nothing like that.
I think a lot that has to do with that because like we just said, the method of music back then, like I said, we had to have something like a CD, a tape or something. As of now, everything's in the cloud, everything's digital. All we need to do is click something, and we can get it somewhat for free.
Yeah,
we ain't gotta pay for shit.
That's it. It was back then. That's what was the joy of it. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there. So the people in Mississippi who heard of me, they heard of me because of me.
That's what's up.
They ain't hear me because they saw me on the TikTok trend or they saw me on the viral video. They heard the song on the viral video. You know, that's just back then. Now, that's what we want. I can't wait for y'all to hear something on the viral video of mine and let it go doop-de-doop.
Hey, man.
I can't wait for you to hear it.
That's a great segue. Transitioning. Let's get into your new / unreleased music. I heard a couple of the other night at a Velvet Mic. Shout out to DJ Hell and the Velvet Mic, bro. You really shut it down for the people that missed it. You missed out.
Yeah.
And we trying to make it to where y'all don't miss out again, bro. Cause like,
I think it could be something
legend,
ongoing.
Bro. For sure.
Yeah. So the new music and all that, it kind of put me on a different. It kind of loses that Lil Thugga character. You know what I'm saying? But the talent's still there. But it loses that character because of I grew up too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, and I can't tell you who you are, but I don't see the difference.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good that you. Yeah, that's
because
good.
you dropped shit. You came out with shit like winning or losing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The genres is kind of, I'm mixed genres. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to whatever you want to do, let's go pop. You want to pop? I can go pop.
Yeah, but you always sung to the ladies.
Yeah.
You always sung your heart out.
Yeah.
You had song where you dropped the message. Like,
yeah, that's all.
What's different? What different night doing?
I'm trying. Nah, I'm not trying. I'm doing this like. like you saw at Velvet Mike,
Mm-hmm.
to where I want to be more settled. You know, more inviting, music wise, and more universal versus just
Just for the streets, you want to be a household name. You want to
yeah,
you want
like
to you want to be on every playlist.
I want to be on every corner.
That's what's up,
So
bro.
you riding on the bus in the morning and you can hear my song playing with no bleeps and skips because there's no curse words, no bad words.
That's a great segue to another point and topic that I have in one of your songs and one of your unreleased music. Like you say, wanting to be a household name or wanting to have your music be acceptable or be on an accepted playlist for any genre, demographic, or age group. I understand that you had your daughter assist you in writing one of your songs.
Oh yeah, that's I like that song. That song. So the song called Nature's Lullaby.
Nature's Lullaby.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just about nature. It's just a vibe for me and for my daughters. You know, she's a girl. She's a girl.
Yeah.
And I love it. So she's a put a flower in your head, girl. She's a dip your feet in the water, girl. You know, she's a girl, and I love it. But she assisted with Nature's Lullaby, singing the hook with me. But not only that, as I was writing the song.
So she didn't write it. You just had her sing the hook.
Yeah, that's right. That's
okay.
right.
I thought those were her words. I'm like,
oh no. But those, she just one of those. Well, Dad, you should say something about. You know what I mean? Or that, cause she, like I said, she 10, but she like
involved.
Yeah, she grew up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like me and her mama, we were 23, 20. You know what I'm saying? 24 had her, and it took her to, you know what I'm saying, to bring out the adulthood in us. You know what I'm saying? So when she was here, she saw us coming into adults as well. You know what I'm saying? So she feel that.
That's what's up, bro.
So like she was definitely there. Like, Dad, you should say something about this, or you should say something about, you know. So that was real cool having her a part of that. But that's gonna be the first song on this new project. You know what I'm saying? Just for it means so much to me.
What's the name of the project?
So I'm going in this.
Like a chronological thing?
It's not even chronological, bro, because I didn't know I was gonna do this. I was never gonna drop no album or no project or nothing. I was just gonna be putting out songs and doing features with people who asked me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't marketing myself or promoting myself until, you know what I'm saying, all this
T-Pain taking his crown back.
Yeah, until all this happened. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing anything.
So you was like,
I was a ghost.
What I was gonna say is, and I don't know if this would be offensive in any way.
Oh, yeah.
But motherfucking in 2000s, nigga, wasn't nobody fucking with T-Pain at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody had him on every song. If you didn't have T-Pain on your fucking song, it wasn't complete.
Yeah.
And at one point, nigga, if you didn't have Lil Thugga on your song,
yeah.
So in that correlation, like you kind of like T-Pain at one point.
Yeah, man, I had that going on, and bro, it was real. I liked it. It was a vibe, because that was my way of showing people that I can do and be, you know what I'm saying? I can do it all. I can be everywhere. I'm on all the scenes. Why? Because I got a song with niggas from the east side. I got a song with niggas from uptown. I got a song with niggas from, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? I'm going to be everywhere. No. I'm going to be her. Y'all going to hear me. When he want to perform in Mobile, what that was, LD. Shout out to LD. LD did a lot. Way before now. LD did a lot. For the music scene, for people selling clothes. You got a boutique. LD did a lot.
Still pushing it.
Still doing it.
Still pushing it.
So like, he get us to open up for Trinas and Charlie Boys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I go with Big Bone. Big Bone had his father, and he had management going on to where we waved in Georgia, Cordell, Georgia, performing. I'm 16. Off the record, I guess, right?
No.
Okay. Man, I'm in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. We talking about nothing on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At what age?
I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Type shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they allowed that due to the talent that was walking through the door. You get what I'm saying? And that was real cool. That was something.
But no, go ahead.
Oh
Finish.
no. I was about to ask. Did that answer? It probably didn't answer the question.
I forgot the fucking question.
Damn.
Nah, we talking shit now.
Yeah.
But because I have hella questions. I know we were talking. Okay, I know exactly what we're talking about. We were talking about your unreleased music.
Oh, okay.
It really
Let me
wasn't
get
no
back
question.
on that.
I was letting you digress because we
Yeah.
need all this shit.
Man, y'all know how it be when you just be talking and shit just get real good. It be feeling like that.
But no, that's perfectly fine. Cause like I say, as you speak, like I'm so skilled with this shit. I build questions as you speak, and I'm very engaged in the conversation.
But that's where it going back to the original question. Oh, my bad. I was getting relaxed.
I like a motherfucker.
Going back to the original question though, like the music is just a shift.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just for me, I think it's different versus trying to stay on the local level. I want to have some elevator music too. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of just going to the club, I want to be at the church house too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to say that, but
yeah.
I don't mind being able to turn up on Saturday night and then.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Fast. Not for sure, but even in that, like you just saying when you mentioned Big Bone and y'all, bro, I keep going back to them old videos. Cause how videos is now, people got on the rap radars and all the people watch people rap all the time. Bro.
Yeah.
But the videos y'all used to drop on MySpace, YouTube, y'all going to the beach, bro. Like I said, we used to watch those videos.
Yeah,
then,
uncut, unedited. Just go with a camera.
And y'all just freestyling. Freestyling. We would be like learning y'all freestyles and shit. Like I'm telling you, I still remember the freestyle with Big Bone and Dino and Millimeter and all that. You had the camera
on the back of the truck and shit.
On the back of the truck, and the dude Keith on the side with the afro.
Yeah,
I was a kid.
Yeah,
I was a kid watching this. I'm like,
you right.
Snapping, bro.
I remember that. It was,
bro.
Don't make me lie, but I can remember Big Bone. We all had on them white tees and I remember exactly.
White tees and like rosaries.
Yeah,
white tees and rosaries.
Yeah, ooh, I had the ugly dreads. Ooh.
Yeah, they had them new freeforms type shit.
Oh yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Days though, fam.
See, yeah, we had fun. And speaking of Big Bone now, he about to come and do the open up for Starlito now. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Shout out to Big Bone. Still doing this. You know what I'm saying? Still doing it.
You're another legend.
Definitely.
Another legend. Like that whole that Piff wave when he had the orders up.
Oh, mixtape. Oh, yeah.
Orders up
yeah.
And all that, bro.
Yeah.
That orders up.
Coaching season,
but orders up 3 was for me.
But he had like 1 or 2 of them, huh?
Yeah, a few of them. Like I said, 3 was my favorite personally.
Yeah. So the first time I heard from Big Bone, I don't know because I was young then, right? So it probably be Take You Back. He had a song called TVs and wood grain, dry boppers insane. TVs.
First time I witnessed him probably was on Whip Game Proper with Ugly
Whip
Man.
Game, okay, yeah. And see that right there? So I just had made
Montclair Park.
Yeah, Montclair Park, shout out. That was the first in my era of doing music or seeing any type of thing go on. That was the first video to go viral on YouTube from Pensacola.
Because of Big Bone.
For Big Bone taking off that shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the first. I seen the first 1 million views, and that was what during the transition of MySpace and Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was good.
And like World Star was brand new.
Oh yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
We talking about I told you going in the time machine.
Oh yeah, we mix it up. Hey, y'all gotta bear with us, man. It's a lot of stuff to talk.
They love this shit.
It's a lot of stuff to talk about.
They love this shit. Man, let's get into your motivations, dog. Cause we talk about your. Well, I want to take your answer. We talk about your children and your family.
Right.
It could be as normal. I'm gonna say cliche as that, but just what motivates you to still create after almost 2 decades?
Alright, so I just gotta be honest and say, you ever fumble? You ever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever fumble some shit that you just really like?
And you can't fumble it again.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do it. You learned that lesson.
Yeah, man, and it's just one of them things. Like music was really like I didn't need no paper for them to do no music. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to do a song? That's me. let's go to the studio right now. That was me, because all I wanted to do was that. You get what I'm saying? That's me. So to still have a want to do it or a drive to do it right now, it because I never lost it, bro. I never lost the drive. I never lost the creativity.
That's what we like to hear.
I never lost it. It was just not the forefront of my life. I fumbled the passion ball. And was
it passion or priorities? I can get real here, bro. We get real up here.
It was a little bit of both. Because
that will affect both, because one will affect the other.
Yeah, family came too. You know what I'm saying?
That's where your priorities had to go to.
Yeah, and I ain't never been off the porch per se. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never hopped off the porch, so ain't no finances just flowing for me to throw away.
Yeah.
I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I went to work and got that paper. You know what I'm saying? 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I made sure the family straight, and then that's when I dropped my first ever album on all type of digital platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like after my little girl was born, after, you know what I'm saying, everything was.
After you was already popping.
Yeah, I knew. You know what I'm saying? I knew everything was good. And then I dropped the music. But when I dropped the music, I had left Pensacola, which was my support system. You get what I'm saying? I had left the people that was burning my CDs for free. I had left the people that was promoting me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had left the people that was recording my music for free. You know, I left all those people.
And I want to give an amen, but definitely, like it's apparent truth at a certain point. But nigga, that ain't how it is today, as far as how I see it.
Right. But I went.
Right now, I feel like the best thing is motherfuckers to leave.
Yeah. And that goes back to being ahead of my time.
Yeah.
I left too early. You get what I'm saying? Back then, I left too early.
To the point where you coming back and people are not knowing who the fuck you are. Baffles me.
You know what was funny? I could tell you this was funny, and I know you watching this, and if you ain't watching this, you gonna watch this. Both of you. It's 2 on. All right, so I got this job. After coming back 10 years later, I went to Super Chick up there at the mall. It was my little second gig or whatever. I needed some little paper. I had a newborn or whatever. All right. I'm in there working or whatever and just vibing and whatever. And look, Scambia County. I mean, not a Scambia County. I'm talking about Scambia County. Little Scambia football player.
Okay.
From Scambia High School. You know what I'm saying? He just a cool little fella. And I can't wait till he graduate. I'm gonna be there too. But we just was chopping it up, and we was talking about who hot right now, who the little youngs, you know what I'm saying?
And in this time, in this particular moment, he's in high school.
He's in high school right now.
So he couldn't possibly know who you are.
This is what we get into.
Yeah.
This is what we get into. He's in high school right now, about to graduate.
Oh yeah, I already know that. Go ahead.
And we talk about who hot and who not. And I just mentioned my name. I say, bro, you ever heard about a Lil Thugga? He say, man, I don't know what. And I think, no, not for real. And I say, how about this? You ever heard this song? What? What do you see when you look? Oh yeah, man, I know him. I know exactly who that is. And look, this what gonna get it. I took my hat off like this, bro. I had a hat on. I'm bald head, right?
Yeah.
It blew. Oh, that's you? That's you?
Cause like I said, when I didn't notice you the first time.
Nah, bro, you ain't no Lil Thugga.
You ain't Charles Barkley.
You ain't no Charles Barkley. That look like Charles Barkley. So, but that right there, he was 5 years old, had to be. 9, between 5 and 9.
No, facts.
He know the song word for word. He went up there, and I'm probably gonna give it away, but he told his lady friend, "Hey, babe, you know such and such, buddy, we've been missing all the time. That's him." You know what I'm saying? That was a moment of like, boy, people really know who you is, but they don't know who you is.
Yeah.
It's like now they got YouTube channels with no faces on.
No, they said you got this fame and notoriety. Fame when they know you, they notoriety when they know your work.
Yeah, that's. So the first song that I really did and put out there was Lonely Tears.
Bro, that's one of my questions, dog. Cause I was just about to say the first songs I have reference of you would be Lonely Tears.
Right.
So that is your first song?
That's the first song I put out there, not the first one I did, right?
Look at me knowing my shit.
Yeah, you there. So that's the first one that hit. Pine Forest freshman year. I want to shout out to J Bell, Jeremy Bell. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So he recorded that, and we was using Audacity, a church mic. You know what I'm saying?
And bro,
that was the first song I did, and everybody thought that was him because at the end of the song you say J Bell Productions. He screamed that out, but they just
niggas had to shout out their tags.
Yeah, and that was good. Like, hey, we weren't recording tags back then. He said it at the end of the song.
Yeah.
All right, so that was cool. They uploaded it on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube back then. It was no face, no me. You know what I'm saying? No pictures of me. I think it's pictures of girls and babies.
I didn't know how you looked initially.
Yeah, nobody knew. Yeah, that's it.
You just played in class. Like, motherfuckers had their phones playing. Like, what? That's how we learned.
Yeah, nobody know who I was.
Right up under y'all. So we learned all y'all music in school.
Yeah.
Because that's just what's popping in school.
We tried to put a face with the name with the printing out the CDs situation and hopping on Facebook situation and trying to get on these shows. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I really. Yep. That ride, that back then, that was with Young A. Young A took a lot of people on a trip. You get what I'm saying?
That Hard Times, just.
You want to tell your story?
Just a collection.
I'm about to tell him a story. Hold on. He listen. I'm about to tell him a story about Hard Times.
Bring it.
Hard Times. Ooh. Koofy was not like. He was all right. Y'all listen to this story. Listen to
man got Gator by my side because of that. It's gonna make this young nigga right.
Young A, when you see this, don't beat me. But I'm about to tell this, okay? Young A had Hard Times sitting on the hard drive, just sitting there. He was not about to do anything with it, in my opinion. That's why, if anybody pays attention to local music, Koofy Young had just a snippet of Hard Times in his we smash, God damn it, we holla. At the end of that was like one of the first videos Young Stokes now put out too, Pinehead now. At the end of that video, it was a Hard Times snippet with just only Koofy Young verse and hook. That was it. The reason being is because Young A wasn't doing nothing with the song, and Koofy was like, boy, it be hard. What you playing? You know what I'm saying? Young A wasn't doing that with it. So one day I just was casually just going through the stuff at Young A house, and I was like, man, let me get on this song. And he was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I took it home.
Some whatever type shit.
Yeah, he was on some, all right.
Yeah.
And this is real. The real lifetime. This Young A don't beat me for this conversation.
One of the best songs to ever be like curated and produced out of Pensacola.
R.I.P. Koofy. He
for sure.
If he was here today, he'd vouch for me by saying this too. The song was just sitting there for a whole year. I'm gonna tell you probably 11 months it was sitting, just on this whole year. Koofy and Young A had recorded they song at the beginning of the year while Gate was locked up. I was at home. I had a camera, like a little digital camera on the stand.
Yeah.
My mom and them in my mama house, and I used to rap my verse over and over in that digital camera, over and over and over and over and over and over, until I was like, Miss Renee, which is Young A mom, I'm like, I'm ready to record. She had her hands on us at the time. You know what I'm saying? Took me and re-recorded that song.
She like the manager, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so she took us. We recorded the song. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, a lot of people don't know Keith Freeman, but back in the day, it was a whole lot of people called Frat Boy ENT. All right, they was the party promoters back then.
Frat Boy ENT.
Yeah, Yeah, they had the edge. They had a lot of stuff on shit. That's DJ Neutron. 17 years started with Fat Boy ENT type. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Not to say it
Neutron.
started there. If it didn't start there, Neutron, correct me. But 17 years, that was about the start of
Yeah.
Fat Boy ENT. You know what I'm saying? So, back then, Keith Freeman had took Hard Times and gave it to Neutron.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From there, Neutron had all those DJs with him. You know what I'm saying? I think he had DJ Oowees and DJ Thump and DJ Taz and Quita. You know what I'm saying? He had his team with him.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing the songs. They just started playing the music.
I have a question. It is a digress question. I want you to finish for sure. But
Yeah.
did y'all get any type of heat or flack for having Hard Times when Hard Times was already made by Top of the Line? Good.
Not.
Cause both songs hard as fuck.
Yeah, they didn't have a.
Both songs hard as fuck.
They was first generationally separated, and then the what you know, the hard times that we was talking about in different aspects. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to say about Top of the Line was what 99, 98, 2000.
Yeah, I reference early 2000s.
So I reference early 2000s, round in that time, when that came out, and I was 8 years old. I didn't know about that. You know what I'm saying? 9 years old, something like that. I didn't know about the hard times that they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
struggling.
yeah, I mean, it all ties together because hey, we in Pensacola, and it's just the main thing. It's a struggle. But we were on it on a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? But no, we never heard any like, oh dang man, they got to drop a hard time song. Nah, we never heard of that.
Yeah.
But going back to it, the hard time story, it was already done, bro. It was they wasn't doing anything. Kufion was pushing his verse. Young A was letting it sit on the thing. I had laced it up with mine at the end of that year. It was long after, you know, all that situation and shit had went down, and Gates was out, you know, he was out by then, and Pensacola was back to just, you know what I'm saying, just vibing.
Yeah.
And the music came out, and that shit just did what it did. You know what I'm saying? Hard Times it's still a hit to this day.
Yeah, it is. Let's speak about your performances though, bro. It's a two-part question.
Yeah.
I would like for you to give me memories, well, two memories. One memory of your best performance, and then after that, I'm gonna need you to conjure up a memory of your worst performance, sir.
So the best performance would be, it's not a competition. It was a funeral. It was at DJ funeral, and it was at Arsenio funeral. There were other funerals where I sang, and I believe I did my job. You know what I mean? But those two performances,
Was because it was personal.
That were very personal. It hit different.
And that was actually another kind of question I was going to ask. As far as your performance, I was going to say, like, where do you feel like you give your, let's say your all, but give more of yourself within your performance, like in a club opposed to like a church?
Yeah. So I'd say, from what people would want to see, it's a more secular, a more club scene setting. Dreads, I'm hype.
Yeah.
You might catch me coming off of the stage. You might catch me doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
Yeah.
Back then I was anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Just
got a
straight
quiet voice, though.
Yeah, that's it, you know, so.
Definitely got a quiet voice.
Yeah, so, but when it comes down to performing and you get your standing ovation, no mic needed, I'm at the church, you know, at the church house. And a lot of people know that, you know what I mean? A lot of people can hear it in the voice and be like, oh, buddy went to church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, project real good. Yeah.
But that's like I say, that's digressing. Going back to your best performance.
The best, those would be as far as that. But
they were funerals.
No, they were funerals.
Yeah.
And I also remember once again, now a show that I never forget that I believe we rocked out was me and Big Bone. It was at they had a club. I guess it was called Carousel back then. Don't make me lie, because it was a club on Highway 29 down there by Walmart on the left-hand side.
That club changed so many times. It used to be the Skybox. The club I know you talking about.
It could have been that. It could have been Skybox.
Skybox and then Stadium right next to it. I want to say some shit like that. It was two clubs. Like,
right there over there.
Yeah, like,
so
it's Mexican spot now.
Yeah, that place. All right, so
it was a Skybox at one point.
That nobody knew I was coming to perform that night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine 17-year-old me, probably about 90 pounds. Oh no, but I had sat behind Big Bone while he was on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on the stage and his segment started and nobody saw me behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that Big Bone was big, but he definitely blocked every spot of my body where nobody saw me.
Shout out,
and he was sitting down there and he was rapping. And I just started singing out the blue from back here behind him.
From behind him.
When he stood up. And it was lit. I can remember that because the crowd went like, man, where did nigga come from?
Yeah.
So that I remember that.
Yeah.
That was one. But as far as best performance, it was coming from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You felt it in the room. It would be those. Yeah, it would be those two.
Let's talk about your worst.
My worst. My worst. I say like, you know how they say you're supposed to perform no matter if it's 200 people or 2 people in a room? So I think I gave my worst when I didn't have an audience. Like it kind of like took me out of my element to where I was
you
like,
didn't feel obligated to give your all.
Yeah, it was like, for what, man? And that would come to it was a show. I won't say who booked the show.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say who was a part of it or who promoted it or whatever, but it wasn't paid. I wasn't obligated to be there, but due to the friendship that you know what I'm saying? Due to the friendship of who we all are, I'm going to perform there.
Do you a solid.
You know what I'm saying? 10 people walk through the door. You know what I'm saying? They not paying attention to none of the music up on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting up there for what? But I did get up there and I did sing. Instead of doing 3 songs, I got up there, I did 1 song. And
so as far as your worst performance, it wouldn't be because of any mishaps, technical issues. It's just the crowd wasn't there.
The crowd wasn't there, wasn't feeling it. In my opinion, it's probably somebody out there who felt like I sung bad at their grand funeral or did not do the wedding good. You know what I'm saying? It's out there like that. You know, it's probably somebody out there, but they never hit me up and was like, "Hey, bro, when you sang at TT funeral, that wasn't popping." You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever hit me up and was like, "Bro, I gave you $200 to sing at my brother's funeral, and that wasn't what we expected, bro. You didn't give us who we wanted."
If you are booked for those particular events, like say could be a funeral, do you go to hymns or do you sing your original music?
Unfortunately, it's hard for me to cover and be good at it.
So you gotta go original.
That's why I take it every time.
Gotta go.
As soon as they say something, I say, "So you want hard times, mercy?" Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I say it all the time. So what you want?
Talking a lot. You good?
Yeah. So I instantly go to my stuff, and then if they do ask, you know, can you do, you know, I think I've done one, and that was Never Woulda Made It, and that was for the Deloach family, back in 2010 or something like that, I believe, where I sang Never Coulda Made It. But I looked at the friend of mine that, you know, the family member that booked me to come. And I was like, I'm losing the words. And so I just jumped into Lonely Tears. Boom.
I know that one.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, boom. But what was good about it, the family knew it. People there in attendance knew Lonely Tears already. So it wasn't like a horrible transition.
Yeah, and the song isn't secular.
No. Yeah, Lonely Tears. And I did an acapella. It was no beat.
And touching back to now, but going back to what you were saying earlier about how people may not know who you are, but they're of today's age. Like, yeah, I'm a one man band with this shit, but I got co-hosts and people that dillies and dallies and helps along with this shit throughout the way. So I'm telling people, I got a big interview coming up, bro.
Right.
You like, bro, like this is a milestone for me. I'm telling them like,
who?
Yeah. Like,
who is that?
Fucking serious?
Yeah, but you know what? That's not uncommon.
And then I sent them lonely tears. I'm like, oh, he sang gospel.
So that's another thing. You probably catch people who only heard one side.
Yeah.
They only heard I'm a G or Hard Times or Right. You know what I'm saying? They only heard.
Or they just wasn't on the scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And if you wasn't on the scene, then the only thing you heard was the stuff in the club. You ain't hear what you got from out of my hand. Mm-hmm. Or if you was buying a CD from the CD man. Or if you went to the 24-hour store and you got a CD, or if you just got one from me at school, you know what I'm saying?
Or if you like me, back then we used to like Bluetooth,
the ringtone, If you didn't, so that was
the
different.
MP3, hey, Bluetooth that to me.
From off, like you couldn't download from MySpace until you like upgraded some type of software crap like that. Then you can download the songs from MySpace.
Oh, man.
But we used to put songs on MySpace. We used to have about 10 songs on MySpace.
I used to love MySpace, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And for you to be able to know them, you had to be on MySpace. It ain't nothing that you just heard on.
That and like LimeWire and shit.
Oh yeah. And not the, like we wanted to be like Soulja Boy. Everybody couldn't wait.
That was the wave.
Yeah, boy, we couldn't wait to see somebody hit us up about views or something like that.
Soulja Boy started everything we seeing today.
Yeah,
this
man.
Is not the Soulja Boy interview.
No.
But you said you may slip up if you do a cover or whatever.
Man. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I can't really get them out.
Do you ever call yourself stumbling upon your own lyrics when you perform?
Yes, I just did it. But no, I do. So I say it depends on what it is. My club music or some of that nature, I got that down pat, right? So let's just say R&B music. My R&B music I don't listen to a lot. I don't make R&B music. For one, I can't even play it in my house because I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? So just for one, the new songs that I just created, that last song that she ain't never heard that.
The Stay?
She heard Stay.
I'm about to say Stay the hit.
Yeah, Stay hitting. But the other one, she ain't heard that other one. But that's just the thing, like them R&B songs, if it's like kind of too explicit, then I ain't even playing them. So I would lose the words to that. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But far as like them songs that everybody want to hear, they are always in rotation, they playing, then I got them. I ain't forgetting them because they kind of like branded on me.
What's some of your favorite tracks or projects that you've had with other local artists? I know you've been on a lot.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, don't make me lie, cause you asking for the favorite top one, or you asking for the favorites, as in which one would be my go-tos?
I mean, just your personal. Cause the question was originally favorite, but I feel like that may be a little bit too hard. Is that easier if we just choose one, or you just want to just give a list of shout-outs of just particular?
How about
projects?
this? How about this?
What's up?
I'm finna break it down like this. My favorite collab with Lele, Good Die Young.
Oh.
All right.
Good Die Young.
Yeah, that.
My nigga Tory, recipe.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
All right. And then my favorite person to perform the collab song with would be Big Bone.
Any song in particular, or just the
Cameraman? Shawty's a hustler.
Yeah, I'm on my shit like like pamper man.
So whichever,
I'm here, dog.
You know what I'm saying? whichever one. Big Bone, he big, but he could put on performance.
I'm on my shit.
You know what I'm saying? He showman. It is what it is. And that's where I was at. So he putting on the show.
What album? What project Cameraman was on? 'Cause I know that shit like the back of my hand. Was that on your shit or Big Bone shit?
That's on here.
Was it on Orders Up 3?
Nuh-uh, it's on don't make me. It's
It's somewhere.
coaching. It's coaching season. Coaching
Okay,
season.
Okay.
It's coaching season. So he
I'm
got
on my
that.
shit like I'm standing on a pamper man.
Yeah, R.P. Blair. R.P. Blair. Blair Amos was supposed to be on that song, and then that unfortunate incident happened with him, and like Big Bone was just like, bro, I want to get you on this song, and I'm like, bet, bro, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I did my own research, bro. You bringing back more relics and shit. I forgot about Cameraman.
Yeah, so
And
that's why I
your
say I had to
features
break
and
it up.
shit. Like,
Yeah,
you got a lot of features.
and then you go back to
Your
the
shit.
that third one to be Young A, Kufion, and Hard Time.
Hard times for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But that right there is the most. That's the most influential track that I'm on.
Projects and- yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's ever since that song been completed, it's been in rotation. It hasn't stopped.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? For in the times where it was, Good Die Young stopped playing. You get what I'm saying? And Cameraman stopped getting rotations.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? Not to say nothing that we did as artists, but those songs did what they do.
Yeah. I got so many questions for you, dog. I can turn this into like a 2-3 hour Shannon Sharp interview.
I feel you.
But
I
we
feel
ain't
you.
got that time.
Yeah,
We got a few more. I'm gonna condense these last few questions,
you
dog.
good.
But no, for sure. It's a tradition. Everybody that slides through the table that come through and allows me to interview them, regardless of their profession or what they're indulged in, you got to give me a top 5 or something. I'm gonna make this shit special for you. I ain't not even like that. It may be harder. It may be even controversial. But for one, I want you to give me your personal top 5 as far as just artists, dead or alive, that you enjoy. It could be anyone. We're gonna do a top 15 here. We're gonna do 5 5s. I want you to give me your personal top 5, any artist. Then I want you to give me your subjective top 5 Pensacola artists. Then I would like for you to give me your top 5 producers you work with. Personal 5 first.
Personal 5 artists.
All time.
All right, so I'm going. So that like a trend count, like I love this person for a certain amount of time.
I don't. God know exactly what you mean, because that's how it is with me. Because the 5 can change.
Right.
So
I mean, so
yeah.
say for instance,
Because my 5 now would be a different 5 for me when I was 15.
yeah, but I still got some people on my list. So let's just say when Ruben Studdard was Ruben Studdard, I was a Ruben Studdard fan.
And I'm laughing because it caught me off guard. I fuck with Ruben.
Yeah, because when Ruben Studdard was Ruben Studdard, I was a Ruben Studdard fan. But before he came, of course, I was R. Kelly, Aaliyah fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those were my.
But you telling me when 2003, 2004 hit, you
Boy,
was.
This is my story for 2004, and I ain't gonna.
That was a hit,
You know what I'm saying? It was on my
But-
MP3 player. I'm in what 7th, 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? I'm can't wait to get home and watch American Idol.
My whole thing was I loved that song, but as soon as 2005 hit, I was done with it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now this song ain't
That
even
song
popular
is
no
so
more.
dated.
You know,
It's
now
so
I gotta-
good, but it's so dated. Like, why did you have to name it the year?
I sung a Ruben Studdard song to get into chorus at Brownsville.
Word.
Yeah, I sung that.
So that mean you know more than 2004?
Yeah, that
You
was.
better than me.
Yeah. I mean, I think it. So it was a cover
Yeah.
from Ruben Studdard
Mm-hmm.
that was previously released by Luther Vandross, Superstar.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Luther Vandross was my favorite singer.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
know
pretty
Luther.
sure Luther probably got it from somebody too. But that's where that's the farthest I can go. Luther Vandross, Superstar. My mama listening to it, and then when Ruben Studdard came out, he did that. But so R. Kelly, Aaliyah, those ever since they.
Oh, damn, we on the 5.
Yeah, we on the first 5. So R. Kelly, Aaliyah, those will be the. Then we throw in Ruben Studdard. Of course, it was inevitable not for me to like Lil Wayne, or,
Wayne.
you know what I'm saying? It was
2000, like,
yeah, it was inevitable. And then so that's when my switch came in around 2000 when Black and Yellow came out. Cause then from Wiz Khalifa,
2010 type shit.
I've been rocking on Wiz Khalifa ever since.
No, dead ass. I've been rocking with Wiz Khalifa since 2007 when I was calling him Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
When he came out with that Say Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Say Yeah came out in 2007, but me and my little sister found that shit on the internet. This is Wiz Khalifa. Because as kids, you don't give a fuck about what's mainstream.
Yeah,
you want
nah.
what's new. You want what's underground.
Yeah.
You want what other people ain't heard yet.
That's
That's
it.
why y'all was popping
That's
motherfuckers in school.
Man, we was dropping CDs and songs in no time. You know what I'm saying? It was.
What's on the Grammys, dog?
Yeah, nah.
Like,
That-
what's going on in Warrenton? What's
Yeah.
going on in motherfucking, like,
We finna tell you. Come on, get on
Yeah,
there. Finna get on the
like,
track and tell you how we
that-
was just at the beach.
Yeah, man,
How
bro,
we just fooling around.
that shit crazy, bro. But nah,
But no, that so those people, I say, like I said, R. Kelly, Aaliyah, Ruben Studdard, Lil Wayne, and then it jumped to Wiz Khalifa.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? That's and still to this day I listen to all Wiz
that
music.
nigga getting $2 million a show.
You feel what I'm saying? And this ain't even like just him not outside of being an artist. How many times you seen or heard his name dragged in the tabloids outside of what his baby mama did?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing really. He ain't that ain't him.
and then it's fortunate because like he never really portrayed himself or came out so like I'm a
To
role
be-
model.
Yeah, that's
Like,
ain't.
nigga, I'm smoking. I'm
Yeah.
eat my whole body. I don't give a motherfucker. Literally,
He
like,
just that man just living. So
Yeah.
just outside of just that, I like him on a personal level too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So but and then
shit, that was fire.
that's 5. Let's go to the local 5, right?
Yeah, your subjective top 5. Cause like what I mean by when I say subjective,
Yeah.
Cause a lot of people would be like, okay, this person
This who he
popping
think,
now.
yeah.
This person popping now. It only makes sense if I go like no,
Nah.
because you've been here for decades. You've been
Yeah.
on the scene for a while. You know who they don't know.
Yeah.
So I
So
want
like
your subjective. This is a history lesson, basically. Go ahead.
I have to go with. So don't beat me up. But I'm gonna go far as back as to Luke Kane,
Okay.
and there's no order.
Luke came from here.
Luke Kane from Pensacola.
I ain't know Luke came from here.
So yeah, Luke Kane.
I'm a jit, man.
Yeah. So
I thought he was just surrounding areas. I saw him like I used to be seeing him like
I
in
mean,
parking lots.
you know how they do like Ainsley, Cantonment, Uptown. So that's you know what I'm saying. He on the upper
Yeah.
end of the
Yeah.
city. That was him doing his thing back then.
I'm sorry.
You good, go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off or be a digression, but I'm high. I wouldn't even think about Luke Kane. Who came in my mind was Papa Duck. Never mind.
Oh yeah, okay.
Never mind. Luke Kane is from here.
Yeah, Luke Kane.
Why the fuck did Papa Duck come in my mind?
I don't know, but that's right. Yeah. So Luke Kane, and then I'll go from Luke Kane, and then I'll jump into what Warranted Celebrities where they lie at.
Jack.
But I don't believe that this woman was a warranted celebrity per se. I think they knew she was fire and she hopped on the song. But I could be wrong. I was young back then. But I think her name Bam, Felony. I could be wrong. But I think I'm about right. The song say, watch me work, you can't feel me, watch me work, I let you felony, watch me work, and I was going down all around town, going in on a fucking pound, like,
that was
she snapped the whole song from the beginning to the end.
What's her name? Bam.
Like, think it was Bam, I think that Bam on that song,
Man, I'm about to find that.
so that song hard now.
You said it was a once celebrities.
Wanted Celebrity, and the song called Watch Me Work. So ever since I heard that, I was a fan of that whole entire setup.
No, for sure.
All right, and this is not an inevitable thing, but Lil Ruru was the first young person I heard from top of the line music. You know what I'm saying? on top of the line. I thought you knew. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna split ya in the battle field. Every time I come
I don't
through, I
know none of
snatch
this
out a
shit.
nigga grill because I'm real. I
Yeah.
don't carry no water gun. I carry a Uzi. Leave your blood goozy.
Yeah, see,
You
I
haters
I
can't.
know your music. You know their music type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a generation
Why you keep
thing.
on selling out? Why
Yeah.
you keep on selling out?
I know that.
Oh, say you ain't from down south. Why you keep on selling
I
out?
know that. I remember that from school.
That
Okay, so I know that. I know why you keep on selling out.
that made every jit around my age.
Yeah. We were saying that shit in school.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boy, I'm about to start me a group. Boy, we about to do us something too. Boy. So that's 3. So we got Luke Kane, Wanted Celebrities, of course. Top of the line, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta jump to
Hey,
just
I mean, hey.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey.
Me.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is again in no order. Me, that's be number 4. And then it's kind of hard because I would say I would go with my next artist because I listen to would be the Hog. You get what I'm saying? Because I listen to the Hog's music.
He worthy of the spot.
You get what I'm saying? And it's not a popularity based type of thing. It's just I can turn on the Hog music.
Subjective list. This
Yeah.
is your list.
Yeah.
Can't nobody debate your list.
Other people out there, 5. Can't count it.
One honorable mention.
One honorable mention to be Young A.
Okay. That's what's up. Luke Kane, Wanted Celebrities, Top of the Line,
Yeah.
Young A,
And me.
you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing somebody, but nah, that was and now your top 5 producers.
Because I said the reason that you think you're missing Bam
Yeah.
because she in that Wanted
Wanted
Celebrity. But so now
The Hog. That's what I'm missing. I didn't say the Hog.
Oh, you did say the Hog. That's what it is. But you put the celebrity
Yeah.
on there, and then so I don't know what to say about the last 5.
You don't want to be controversial. This way it might kick up at you. You can skip this.
No. So, all right, ask it on camera again so we don't get them lost. I know I get what you going, but ask them on.
All right. We already got your personal top 5.
You got my
artists
personal
out.
top
We got
5.
your subjective top
got my
5 Pensacola artists. Now your personal, cause like I say, this is all subjective. So you're not saying, oh, who I think this is the best one in the city.
Yeah,
This is art producers that you have worked with.
that's right.
Rank them and like, well, your top 5. Like I said, like you just gave the juice earlier. We're not really gonna say there's no particular order.
Yeah, it ain't no particular order. But
All
like,
5 are great. Just name 5. We gonna keep it at that. We not ranking. So 3 ain't better than 4. Y'all just his 5 notables.
and
Producer.
that's going all the way back, right?
Anybody you worked with?
Fuck.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be that one.
Fuck. So this hard, right?
Mhm.
Because fuck.
You want to skip it?
No, all right. So
I mean,
I
shit,
work
you
with,
gotta
I
do 2
work
top
with, I
fives.
work with. Man,
You got a lot. Evil G, you got AJ, you got all the motherfuckers.
I work with them. All right. So let me. All right. Damn. So let's just say this. Do people who rap and record, would you consider them a producer, or would you just consider them somebody who know how to do this?
To make it easier for you, we can exclude them.
All right,
But
they don't
typically-
count.
But
If they-
typically, like a motherfucker, if it's on your list, it's a subjective list.
If
Anybody
they
can
don't
be
count, then it's only the
there.
only
If you
people
need it
that
to
I've
be
worked
easier,
with.
then yeah.
Yeah, if they don't count, then the only people that I work with as producers would be from Eva G,
Mm-hmm.
AJ the musician, AJ Stay Working, Millimeter, anti-millimeter. He rap, but his thing was on that computer.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? He'll drop a verse, but his thing on that computer.
If I'm not mistaken, he like ran.
But Dino,
YouTube
checkmate.
page.
Yeah. That's his YouTube page with all them videos on.
Millimeter 850, if I'm not mistaken. I
That's
was a
right,
kid.
but
I
you
was a
right.
kid, bro. Watching all this shit. I was
You
really
right.
there.
So them videos, all them videos you were just talking about from the beach is on that page. But him, and then Spade Mello will be the last person that I work with. I work with nobody else far as on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, you know what I'm saying?
So the rest of them would actually be artists that just know what they're doing.
Yeah, like Young A can record good as hell. Beast can record real good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Beast.
yeah, you know, like
Trench work.
yeah, like it's stuff like that they can record real good, but production or producer that ain't they label. You know what I'm saying? What's his name?
But them be the most talented motherfuckers. Them be the ones like envy, but like I say they got my respect for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Like, cause they doing everything.
Yeah, like niggas like Big Crit, like you ain't gotta wait on
Make your
nobody.
beats, make you do this.
I ain't gotta wait on nobody.
When
That's
Big
type
Crit came and
That's the type of nigga I am. I don't wait on a motherfucking soul.
Big Crit was like, drop the music, drop the videos, do the beat, do it again after that, and he was back to back. Unfortunately, he got signed, and I ain't heard nothing else from him.
Like, nah, shout out Big Crit. but like say that out of like even with this for example, this will be up within 12 hours.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because it can be.
Yeah, you can throw it up there. It's
because it can because like I know people like, oh, it may drop in 2 weeks. That's because you ain't on it.
Yeah,
I can get this shit out in the next 12 hours. It will be up in 12
because you
hours.
working like that. That's right.
And
that's how it be with songs, bro. We used to.
Yeah.
The reason that the music was so consistent like that back then is because you had a Young A, or you had you know what I'm saying, a Millimeter, or you had a Jeremy that didn't care about, you know what I'm saying. They not doing it to pay the light bill. They not doing it to feed the kids and nothing like that. They doing it because it was something to do. We were vibing.
It actually had passion.
Yeah.
Passion was there.
So we pull up to their house and we talking about an 8-hour shift. We done recorded 9 songs. You know what I'm saying? We done vibed out, eating all night. Spent several nights sleeping at Young A house just because we want to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drop a track. I mean, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like several nights just chilling. Just, oh boy, something pop in my head. All right, come on, let's go do it. Versus, let me schedule an appointment. Let me pay. Let me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That killed the whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? But then when you got that one, oh now I gotta go EVG for this. Oh now I gotta go to who they was, I-10 South for this one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get some real quality put on this. I gotta go to who they would call back then, Free Agent. That was a Boneface and Flame.
All these people, bro, like are pillars of Pensacola culture.
Yeah, I can't even get it out in podcast talk.
I wouldn't
time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't get it out in podcast time.
Like, bro, we can go on.
You can.
We can do a part 2 and 3 to this.
We
shit,
ain't double talked yet.
And it was still like, bro, like I still got a line of questions. I still got the shit you sent me.
Yeah.
Like, this is all my interview that we just did. Like I say, most of the shit is what I'm gonna cover, but all we did thus far, really, what we did was 80% of what I prepared with a little improv conversation, just engaged and shit. But like, we got a lot more.
And that's what y'all need. Y'all need that real shit.
That's why I say, like, bro, like, I feel like this is the best place for this to happen, dog. Cause like, I'm gonna ask you what you need to be asked.
Yeah, I mean it.
Yeah.
And it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Cause like right now, people don't know who I am. But if you don't know who I am in Pensacola, that's fine. You about to find out.
That
because
me, bro.
I'm not about to be quiet no more.
Like I say, that's just indication that either you're not from here, you're too young, or you just wasn't on the scene.
I mean, I do know, like,
a lot of people just
now I'm gonna name drop, but don't take no offense to this because maybe you were or maybe you weren't. I just don't know. So the people that are what do you call taking the reins, who are head of the nightlife, promoter parties, they were not on the scene while I was here. I was watching them be introduced while I was in Georgia. Because I used to say shit like, and this is what got me in trouble. Who the fuck is that? Who this? You get what I'm saying?
In saying that, shout out to everybody because at the end of the day, we all want to see Pensacola progress.
Right.
But definitely, it's a disconnect, and it's apparent.
Yeah. So it is some people who definitely don't know who I am, and they know who I am through music. They heard the music. They heard the name Lil Thugga, or they heard Lil Thugga. They heard that before. They don't know me. They never shook my hand. They never got a CD. They don't know my face. They just know the sound. You know what I mean? But let's go and change that up a little bit.
Boy, got notoriety, man.
Let's change.
But hey, bro, like I said, and I don't even want to stop.
I know we got a little more time left, man. But we about to wrap it up, man. I feel you.
Let me bust out like another question.
Yeah, whatever you got, man.
But
whatever.
For one, at this time, bro, if you can take this time to give any shout outs. Shout out anybody at this time. Who would you like to shout out?
It's inevitable to my wife. I can't even lie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My churn. I wish my mama was still here. Wish my brother was still here. Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
My older brother was happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But a shout out to individuals as far as like music wise in my lane, or
Anybody that may be watching this and you want to acknowledge them.
man, I want to shout out to you. Everybody watching this. If you are watching it,
You watching it.
like past, present, future. I just like to say I appreciate you from the past, the support you gave, the support you didn't get, whatever it was, however it is that you helped or didn't help, appreciate it. Now, if you on my phone or you in my DMs and you trying to book some or you trying to get a song, all that is motivation to me. All that is good. Shout out to you. It's helping me not go sit back down and hide. It's helping me not go back. You know, it's like, oh yeah. It's like that.
Yeah.
So keep doing that. And then for people in the future, shout out to you because you really finna get their work.
Where can the people find your music, man?
Everywhere pretty much, like, cause it's on all platforms and stuff. But Who Is Night? Is with a Z, Night with a K. So Who Is Night? If you type that in on Google, just all my stuff will just pop up. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just Akeem Lanier. Now you excuse me.
Man,
You type in Akeem Lanier, you gonna find the murderer first, and then you gonna find me.
Oh, folks. Well, we don't want to do that before we leave. Oh, it was a good ass question. I just saw that bit.
Yeah, we in the middle. Oh, boy, that little ball head. LIL ball head.
Man, look, cause we got, like I said, I got 20 questions and I ain't even getting into, bro.
Hey man,
Let me choose one off this real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, fuck it. Yeah.
Let's shorten the answers down for you. Let go.
You ain't got to short answer now. I just got a good question.
Okay, let go.
We may have touched on it here and there, but what are some struggles or just some obstacles or maybe even hindrances that you have experienced being an independent artist?
Finances.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say finances and the know-how.
Mm-hmm.
Being as when I say know-how, it's how do I do X, Y, Z. So you make a song. Once you buy the beat,
Mm-hmm.
you record it. You make the song and do all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You upload it to BMI, your copyrights, publish, do all that shit. What you doing that? Wasn't that? Wasn't that? That's all niggas doing this to music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what's that? That was a big hindrance to not know what's next.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody there to say that.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody there to say copyright your shit.
Show, you gotta.
Wasn't nobody saying send your shit to promoters, bro.
Make videos. You gotta get it. Yeah.
Nobody. But none of that. Even to this day, you gotta be able to pick up on that.
Yeah, and then with the majors, like say, it's people for all of that.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is
just show up.
create.
Yeah, once you show up, once you make it to that level, you show up and everything done for you.
Yeah.
But as independent, your money,
Mm-hmm.
your time,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? if you don't make it work, it ain't gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much talent you got.
The pro with that is, of course, you get more in return if it is a good gamble.
Yes.
But like I say, bro, we finna chop this short.
Chop it short.
And short is being an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
But like I say, this can go on so long because this man has a lot of history behind his name and what he's done for the city. And like I say, personally, I'm a fan, and I've been there, so we can go through the whole timeline. But it's to be continued. The places of the time is now. You got your boy Savo in the building, signing out. Please tell the people who you are one last time.
This your boy LIL, man. No, it ain't. This night. Formerly known as Lil Thugga, man.
And you everything, bro. You
know
all
what I'm
that shit.
saying? And we in the building. P.
What do you see when you're looking at me? You see a fucking G. If you in the streets, then you heard about me. 'Cause I'm a fucking G. What do you see when you're looking at me? You see a fucking G. If you in the streets, then you heard about me. 'Cause I'm a fucking G. See, I ride too deep, just me and my pistol. If I hate to get wrong, his whole family gon' miss him. RP DJ, cuz I'm still here. Every time I think about you, try not to shed a tear. I've been through rain, I felt that pain, but now it's time to wreck the mic and change the whole game. You know the damn name, so I ain't saying it in the game. But you catch me in the street trying to stack this chain. See, I struggle, this drive in this world of pain. Dear Lord, can you help me out this dirty game? I tried to change, but that ain't help. They ain't wanna give it to me, had to get it myself. Went into the gangsta shit up off the shelf. I got my black Glock with my black swag. That's the black shirt, the black pants, and I can't forget the black man. See, I'm a thug nigga, not a scrub nigga. I don't look D or bug nigga. Never show no love nigga. I dislocate your skull nigga. I'm for real with this shit, I kill for this shit. Stayed in school 12 years for this shit. Don't stop and I keep pushing it to the limit. You can call me Pop cause I'm motivated by spinach. I'm for real with this shit, I kill for this shit. Stayed in school 12 years for this shit. Don't stop and I keep pushing it to the limit. You can call me Pop cause I'm motivated by spinach. I don't know how I'ma do it, but I know one way. On the grind full time trying to stack this cake. I don't know how I'ma do it, but I know one way. On the grind full time trying to stack this cake. What do you see when you're looking at me? You see a fucking G. If you in the streets, then you heard about me. 'Cause I'm a fucking G. What do you see when you're looking at me? You see a fucking G. If you in the streets, then you heard about me. 'Cause I'm a fucking G. Rolling slow, swinging